Kia ora, it's whānau. My name is Neen. I call myself the Joy Ninja because I am trying to create abundance on a very small income, and I have forgotten my cash tray. 2 ticks. Here we are. You might hear in the background my delightful 7-year-old singing away to himself. Ranger Rob. So I have the regular 420 and I also have my habit stack money, which I'll just put that away now, which is $30. What do I do? All right, let's put it all in, count it all together. I have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4, 10, 20, 30, 5, 45, 50. 450, so that consists of 420, which is my usual for stuffing, and as I said, that $30 from Habit Stack, which is just a little side challenge I did last month. Let's have a quick look. Oh, have you noticed my shells? These are some of the bits and pieces I collected while I was on the Able Tasman tramp recently. And because I didn't do a cash stuffing last week and we did back to school shopping, there is a fair chunk of change there. And also left over in my pockets, I've got $5, which again I will count up a bit later. I might actually need that $5 note in the stuffing. I'm sorry you can't see, I'll put it off to the side. Organise myself a wee bit. I think that's going to go there today. Right, so let us stuff the wallet. I will give you an update on how I went with my travel and my spending there. But just for now, I'm going to put 150 into food. I usually put 170, but honestly, we've got a lot of stuff in the freezer and the pantry, so I really need to use that up. On the flip side of that, I know I've got some big things to buy, like pet food and 1 or 2 other kind of things that end up being quite expensive. So 150 is the budget, $50 into petrol, and ooh, hi squirrel, $30 into fun.
Hey! Girl here.
What's up with you, hun?
Nothing much. Just wanted to be in the video.
Okay, there's a cat, so I'll see you later.
Have a great time.
I will have a great time. Thank you, darling. Right, let's get into the revolving binder. Oh, before I really get cracking, I'm going to put $15 aside. That is for the big girl. That's her allowance. My pin money will be getting its regular 20. And oh, I just want to let you know here. Where is it? Where is it? Honestly, I've got so much stuff on my desk. A couple of my YouTube friends have come up with new challenges. Firstly, congrats to Madeline. She's given this one out and another one for the high rollers because she has reached 2,000 subscribers. So this is the low budget save $252, and she has one that saves thousands, but I have so many challenges. I just decided the little one is more likely for me, so I'm going to work out how I can start that in my Sunday savings. I want to show you this one. This is connected with pin money. So from the 1st of February, there's savings for every day, and on the in-between days, there's like little chores to do around the house. So I am going to fund this through my pin money. And she did a challenge last April, I think it was, that was similar low amounts, and I successfully managed to, instead of spending my pin money on random crap, just save that little bit extra. So thank you, Liz. That's a freebie. And it's not gonna, is it gonna fit? Oh, it's gonna fit. That's a freebie. Just pop over to Liz and Les and get your own copy. That's how I'm gonna fund that. It's just a sneaky little way to save a little bit extra, and I think short term, you know, it's achievable for me, but long term, you know, I really need some money in that. Otherwise I feel like I'm all budget and no fun. Do you know what I mean? All right, so household is empty. I got washing basket, I got some cleaning stuff from the warehouse, so I took that out of there. Yeah, never managed to hold much of a balance. Beauty is going to get 10 today, and I am going to have to boost this up. Hopefully I'll finish some savings challenges in my $5 savings binder. But for now I've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and my target is 180 for the start of March. So really only got a month to save that extra $100, and that's for my next haircut and colour. Wellbeing. That has 30. I'm going to give it 10 for 40. And there are some demands on this envelope as well. I want a new yoga mat, which I could fund, but wellbeing also helps to fund vitamins, and the kids are out of one of their daily vitamins, so that's the more pressing need. But also I've got an app called Calm that's updating, you know, comes up for its annual renewal in February. I'm not too sure how I'm going to pay for that yet. I was hoping to pay for it out of there, but doesn't look like we'll get there in time. Clothes has $20. We're going to put in 5. I don't feel like we're a family that buys a lot of clothes, but we always seem to need money for bits and pieces. We did buy some underwear recently, but I funded that out of the education fund because we did back to school shopping all in one day. Hobbies is getting skipped. Sad, but it's got $10. Family fun, we give 10 to. So this is just building up for the next school holidays. It's good to have a little bit of extra tin in the bin, as it were, to be able to go places, do activities. Gifts is going to get 5. And I wanted to put 5 in giving, but I think I'm going to have to come back to that because I'm out of 5s. So just remind me, $5 needs to go into giving. Miss Kids 5, I'm going to leave it there. I reached 1,000 subscribers recently, so of course I want to do a giveaway, of course, and I think I teased some of you who've been around for a wee while before Christmas about some items I had collected, and since then I have been burgled and they have taken some of those items, but not to worry. My YouTube friends, Dee from Another Cash Stuffer NZ and Sui from Sui's Budgets, have come to the rescue and also provided some gifts for this 1K giveaway. So actually I have 4 prizes to show you. Well, 4 plus a freebie. So first I want to let you know that I've linked it down below, but over at Buy Me a Coffee I have made this freebie challenge. It's called Bush Bingo, and you choose the amounts, and the way I would play this is you roll a dice and count along, and whatever icon you land on, they're all themed around things that I saw at Able Tasman, you save that amount. And so this could be an eternal challenge. You could go round and round and round, or you could mark off each icon as you do it and just fill the entire board. Up to you what you want to do with that, but that's available as a freebie over at Buy Me a Coffee, so anyone anywhere can have access to that. Now with these physical prizes, I thought long and hard about postage, to be fair and to be absolutely honest. So with regret, these items are going to be available for giveaway to anyone living in New Zealand, Australia or the Pacific Islands. I'm really sorry, my international friends, but as we all know, postage is astonishing, and I just can't fund it at the moment. Anyway, so you need to be living in one of those countries to go in the draw for this for one of these prize packs. You need to be over 18, publicly subscribed to this channel here, and also publicly subscribed, to Dee over at Another Cash Stuffer NZ and Sui Budgets, and I will link both of those channels below, and encourage you to go have a listen, because they are other Kiwis in a similar situation but slightly different. And look, just reflecting on 1,000 subscribers, when I started this channel, I didn't have a big idea about, you know, making an income from this or anything like that. It was just about sharing my experience. And so having 1,010 people subscribe to this channel lets me know that I'm not alone, and you know, and encourages me to talk about a topic which is usually quite taboo, you know. So yeah, anyway, let's get on with it. So this is prize number 1, hashtag prize 1. I have included my miniature savings challenge book. So these are all labelled up January through December, and I saved my rollover change last year, and I really love this challenge. I just keep coming up with new ideas for new challenges, so that's the only reason I'm not doing this again. I might do it again in the future, but not this year. I've got another challenge going. Sui has given you a couple of Inkjoy pens. There is this book. It's written by New Zealander Sam Stubbs, Money Made Simple. It's a really easy to read little pocket guide. Covers off stuff like KiwiSaver. Yeah, there's all sorts of topics in there. How to get out of debt, rainy day fund, insurance. Right, so there's that for your reading pleasure. I've also included these sticky notes. They're goal tracker sticky notes. So they're tracking goals over the week. A little savings pocket made by me. Some vellum pockets. How many have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 6 vellum pockets with this beautiful rose gold design on them. And just like my one, a Kiki K pencil case. This is an acorn brown. I need to let you know that it is real leather, so if you're vegan, you might want to try one of the other prize packs. So that's included too. But I love this for taking to the bank to put my cash in, and it will also carry my pen and a notebook. So I find that useful. All right, so that is prize, hashtag prize 1. So hashtag prize 2, this binder is from the lovely Dee at Another Cash Stuffer NZ. And inside it, there is nothing at the moment, but inside it I have supplied some plain vellum envelopes. So let's put those in there. plain vellum envelopes, a cute wee sticker you may want to put on the outside, a spending log. So this is great if you are wanting to monitor your budget, and they are on sticky notes. My 12-month challenge, and just a note, because these are just on little cards, you can start any month that you like. If you want to start in winter, start in winter. You just work your way through 12 cards. It doesn't have to be January through December. So that's included. This little binder that I made last week, I made 2, I don't need 2. So I'd really love to be able to gift this one, and I thought it looked quite nice with this little prize pack. And Sue has added some really pretty Papermate fine tip pens. So this is prize pack 2. So if you're keen on this one, hashtag prize 2 down below. Okay, this one is unsurprisingly hashtag prize 3. There are some more pens from Suey. We've got some some Sharpies, some really fine Sharpies, correction pen, which is actually super helpful. I've added my change jar, $5 savings, and a general savings pocket. Also in this pack you get some wallet dividers, petrol, food and fun, my little book of savings challenges. So there are heaps of savings challenges in there to keep you going, and at the back there is some placeholder cash. I think, yeah, I've also created a little, where are we? There's a little table in there to keep track of all your savings challenges and how much you've managed to save and when you saved it. Some budget sheets that match in with this beautiful binder that Suey's given you, and I've just put some of my vellum envelopes in there for you, so that's all set up, ready to go. And oof, I really wanted to keep it, but I am giving it to you. There's this, I don't want to undo these because it's going to spring apart, but if I do that, you get an idea. This springs apart, and it's for putting standing your binders up in. How cool is that? I think I'm going to have to go and order one. Might be using some of my personal money on that. We'll see. All right, so this is hashtag prize 3. Okay. And last but by no means least,
Yes.
we have this prize.
Ooh, that looks very nice. I bet they're gonna love it a lot.
So this prize is for my Buy Me a Coffee members, and I just wanted to give a quick flick through for those people. A post went up yesterday on my Buy Me a Coffee, letting you know. So members don't need to do anything to enter this draw. I'm going to draw it at the same time, and just use my Buy Me a Coffee membership. So you don't need to write anything down below. If you're a member, you're in the draw for this Celestial planner. And I got this from Whitcoulls. It's really pretty. It's vegan leather, and it has all of the diary bits and bobs in there. But if I won this, I would use it as an A6 cash binder. And I've popped, see how these fit? So these are my handmade vellum envelopes, I thought they toned in quite well with that. And I'm also including my 1K savings challenge. But if 1K is too light for you and you want the 10K one, I will absolutely swap it out for the 10K one. There are 8 pockets in this challenge and some quite simple amounts, especially in the 1,000 one, but each pocket adds up to 125, totaling $1,000. So you can play some fun games with this using a dice to decide which pocket you're going to fill that week, or you can just work through it systematically. And it comes with an elastic which is quite loose on purpose because these things tend to get quite fat. So that's just to keep things together. It's got a little bow there and you can actually, I put a pen through the loop. Anyway, that is for Buy Me Coffee members. If you're a Buy Me Coffee member, if you've got a membership with me, you are in the draw. Nothing required for that. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you so much if you have supported me, especially those people I see in the comments all the time. You don't know how much your comments really encourage me and let me know that, I'm not alone in this budgeting struggle, and help me appreciate how far I've come and how much I've taught myself. I just want to say thank you. All right, kia ora. Don't forget to go and download that.
Kia ora. And remember to like and subscribe.
Thanks, girl. Adventures. Now this was the pocket that I used to save for going away on my trip. I took away $105 with me in cash. That was $85 I'd saved there and my $20 in my personal. I actually came back with $45 in cash, but I did some spending on my card. So at our accommodation the first night, like everything was included in the trip that we bought. It was a self-guided tramp except for Aotearoa Lodge, which was, quite a flash place to be staying while you're doing a tramp. It was 100% worth it, I've got to tell you. They had air conditioning in the rooms and we were really hot and sticky after that first day, so that was so welcome. And like a really nice big shower, really comfortable beds, and the restaurant was fabulous. Now, my dad and I, I paid for accommodation the night before we started the tramp, so he was like wanting to make that up to me by buying a few things here and there, but my dad being my dad, he wanted to pay for it all and I wouldn't let him. There's a really nice restaurant there and I just told him, look, we're going to have a nice meal. It's going to be expensive, but I don't want you to look at the prices. I just want you to order what you'd like to eat. And he had a 21-day aged steak with duck fat potatoes, and he kept talking about it. He said it was one of the best meals he'd had in living memory. And I tried a bit of the steak and it was really good. I had the lamb, by the way, and that was epic. And we had a dessert and everything. So 2 meals and dessert for each of us, and I had a glass of wine, and then the next day we bought the continental breakfast was also included, but I decided I wanted eggs benny, so I just had to pay a little bit of a surcharge. So all up that was $146.58. And also during the trip I did a little a quick run to Countdown and a quick run to Foursquare. So all up, I overspent by $87.89. But you'll remember that I didn't do a cash stuffing last week because I wasn't here. I wasn't in my usual routine. I put up a video, but it was just like a little DIY video. So because I didn't take out $420 and stuff it in all of my envelopes, I had that money sitting in my bank account there, and I knew I was going to be all right. And yeah, my approach to this is it's a one-off trip. trip. I'm not going to fret about being over budget. You know, we're going to enjoy ourselves, and it's all worked out fine. Takeaway food is where you can really chew through your budget. And, you know, to be honest, some of the restaurants and stuff in Kaiteri were more expensive than what they would be in my hometown. But you've got to remember with those really isolated rural communities, all of their fresh produce has got to be trucked in. And I think people forget that, and they think, oh, you know, I'm a holiday maker, I'm in this remote spot, and, you know, I'm a sitting duck and they're just taking advantage. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's more a case of their costs of doing business are a bit higher. And I say that from years ago living in the Coromandel and running a business up there. So I know firsthand the struggle. All right, the education fund. So this took a big hit this week because it is back to school, and I wrote on the back there was $150 online, and in cash I had $60, so I took the cash out and we went shopping. I spent $50 in cash, so there's oh no, there was $70 in cash. I made a mistake. So there's $20 left, and on the card there's $80 left. I still need to buy a shirt for my daughter, and for some reason uniforms are just ridiculously expensive. So yeah, expect that online balance to go down because I just order it online. But for today, $20 is going in there. And I thought with this tracker, it's $1,000 tracker. I think what I'm going to do is keep on filling it out, because I really had in my budget to spend $1,000 over the entire year for both kids on education. I'd be quite interested to see, you know, if $1,000 is enough. So this will be just a way of me keeping track of how much I have saved over the entire year, even though, you know, bits and pieces will come out because there'll be fees coming out for both the kids in a month or two. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, education fund has $40 cash, $80 in the bank. Vision, I'm skipping. Health, I'm going to put $20 into. So now health has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and each of these is 5. So there I've done 4 icons for $20, and this tracker only saves $2.50, but it's mostly just for going to the GP, and I wanted to save $2.50 because I need to get a mole removed, and that's going to cost me $150. Right, the dental fund, I am sitting on $500 in the bank, and I have 50, 60, 70, 80 in cash. It's not going to get anything at the moment, and the laser surgery is happening in a couple of weeks. So expect that 500 to be gone. That was the quote that I got, that it would be 500. The last time they gave me a quote though, they went slightly over, so it's good to have, you know, that extra cash just in case. Pets, I'm going to give them $10 today. Do we have a $10? We do. Slowly but surely we are getting there with the pet fund. I pay for all their cat food and our regular shopping, but this is just for veterinary visits. I have 200 in the bank, and 20, 30, 45. Very much a slow burn, but very helpful to have that little bit of extra money. I mean, I have an emergency fund. The whole point of doing sinking funds like this is to save that emergency fund for things you can't think of, you know, the true emergencies that come up that you haven't budgeted. So there we are. Car fund. Someone mentioned that the costs of Warren Fitness have gone up, and that doesn't surprise me. So, you know, this is one where we've just got to keep going. Oh, also I need to call my insurance people because I made that claim and got my bumper done. I'm not sure I can colour. Because I made that claim.
Hello.
They're gonna put my goodness words, come on. The payments I make every fortnight are going up like $18, which is so I need to go and ring them and adjust the excess. The excess is currently $400, which is quite low, but I'm thinking I need to move it up to $1,000 and see how that affects my fortnightly payment. Car fund, at the moment I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 200 in the bank, so not quite at the stage where I can fill in another one of these because each car is 25, so yeah, 125, 170, so I've got 195. Woo. Are you okay? Okay. Right. Tech, I would dearly love to put something in there, but it's just not going to get any love this week. And yes, I still haven't got round to recreating my celebrations binder, but I will. Yeah, it's just been a busy start to the year, and if you've got kids, you'll understand. It's all about getting them back into school, getting their routines organised, and, you know, then I can feel I can get on with my year. So this money at the front, $40, is for birthdays. And the next birthday, we're just going to have a shared family potluck kind of thing, and I'm making cupcakes. So I probably won't use much of that. You know, I hand make cards and stuff, so yeah, the birthday after that is March. I am going to put some money into Easter. Just $10. When the kids were little, I used to go absolutely ham over Easter. But I've just come to realise that actually, you know, chocolate's nice and everything, but there's only so much chocolate you can eat. And for our family, it's more about the church service and reflection and thankfulness. And a little bit of chocolate and hot cross buns, of course. All right, so that's my sinking funds all sorted. Cool, so I have preemptively put January in behind, but we need to put $31 in this challenge to finish it off. And that's why I've left this jar out, because I'm going to take $1 from my rollover and $30, and January is complete. Now I still have some of these left, and I kind of hid them while I was on my tramp because I didn't want for people to order them and not realise I was away and be upset that they weren't getting them quickly. But they're back on Buy Me a Coffee on the commissions tab. I know it's a bit odd, but that was the best tab that would give me the functionality to be able to gather your address so that I could send you the physical item. Anyway, I believe that this change adds up to $5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and the 12-month challenge for the month of January, I've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 85. Now, I've got two choices. Either I can either just leave it in the pocket and let it build up and reallocate the entire amount at the end of the year, or we can do what I'm going to do, which is to put it straight into my emergency fund. So let's get myself organised with the right colouring in pen. So I've got $250 in the bank. This tracker is for 500 and there's 10 there. And then I'm putting in 85, but I'm also going to put in the $30, whoops, the $30 from Habit Stack, the little side challenge that I did last month that was sitting in this folder. So today, to add to my emergency fund, I have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 115. So that means 125, which by my account means I've got 125 left to finish off this tracker. So let's get cracking. And I will say that making the choice to put it in the emergency fund was pretty easy for me because I make 3 monthly goals. And one of them was to fund this an extra 250, i.e. fill off the tracker, i.e. have 500 in my emergency savings. And it gets put together with my 1 month ahead. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back a few videos. Last year I was really going hard with 1 month ahead. Alright, so for February, next week I'll be stuffing $7, but you notice because it's a short month, it's got four weeks to save. I put a bonus on there, and because that's the lowest amount on this card, I figure let's do the bonus. That is $5. So $12 next week will be going into the February, and we're going to restart that monthly challenge. So I have $10 left in my tray, and the reason for that is because I just basically didn't have enough fives. Let's do the cents make sense. Right, I have $16.60 in coinage there, but the top value on here is 15. So I'm going to go 16.60 minus the next one down, which is 14.90, and that gives me the 14.90 and the 1.70. So it's time to feed that into Pearl. Possibly shouldn't have had that second coffee this morning because I'm all shaky and wobbly. All right. Yep, so she's starting to become heavy. And honestly, this might take me all year, but I'm really happy with my progress. Even a few cents can make a heck of a difference. Right, I want to see if I've got some $5 notes that I can exchange that out for. So we can do that. Sorry, gifts now has $20. Oh, wrong one. I was supposed to put it in giving. Oh well, $5 is going into gifts and $5 is going into giving. So what that means is I actually put $10 in there. Oopsies. Never mind. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. You can give it a like down below. If you think you want to follow along with my journey, please feel free to subscribe. That'd be lovely. Don't forget about the giveaway. Just pop your hashtag below, prize 1, 2 or 3, and don't forget to go and check out and subscribe to Suey Budgets and another Cash Stuffer NZ. That's D. Yeah, I'll be drawing that, making that prize draw next Saturday, so there's plenty of time to enter and go and check out those other channels, and yeah, I'll see you back here on Sunday. Kia ora.